Hello, everybody. It's me, Lisa T, RMT, coming at you with some positive energy. Lighten up your life with Lisa. So, after my last video, which I appreciate all of you for subscribing. I appreciate all of you for liking it. I appreciate your comments and reaching out to me for more help. So I appreciate all of that because it gives me inspiration to keep on going, to keep doing this, and it lets me know that my mission to help others is being accomplished. So after my last video, someone asked me to yap about to yap about golfer's elbow. And no mistake, in my massage therapy career, I have been treating more golfers in the last year than I have in my whole career. They just keep coming. So golfer's elbow. So the reason it's called golfer's elbow is about the swing, this swing. So it's about this swing. We have tennis elbow, which is about the back swing, and golfer's elbow about this swing. So we're dealing with the inner part of the elbow, and then the forearm flexors. So the flexors, meaning something that's the muscles that flex the arm, that pull two bones together, is a flexor. And they attach at that bony spot of your elbow. Those muscles attach at the bony spot of your, well, the main ones, at the bony spot of your elbow, which is called the medial epicondyle. So the reason that you're feeling what they call golfer's elbow, and again, they've just coined that because more golfers got this than others, but that's not the case. I get it too. And so what it is inflammation. So at the tendon. So the muscles are kind of dumb. They're just kind of like Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh. They're just like, oh, okay, I'll follow along. I'll do whatever you want me to do. And the messages are coming from the tendon. The tendon area is where I will focus a lot of my treatment, because the tendon is like the hard drive of the muscle. It's where all the communication is happening from the brainstem to the letting the muscle know what to do. We want to focus on tendons a lot. I definitely, you want to focus on the muscles as well, but we want to, when we have a chronic issue, let's get to the hard drive. Let's get to the roots of the problem. As well with golfer's elbow, if you're having it on the right side, you most definitely, I would 99% guarantee, have issues coming all the way from the neck. So because it's about the nervous system feeding. The nervous system starts here and it comes out from the spinal cord, so it feeds the peripherals, the outside pieces. And typically a block it manifests here, but the block has begun somewhere closer to the root of the problem, closer to the root of the information. So so let's get to it, Lisa. Enough background. So golfer, so the tendon. So what we want to do is treat the whole forearm. So yes, you're feeling it here in the elbow, but there's stuff going on in this whole area. So one of my, oh crap, I didn't bring a bucket. Okay, so we'll use this hat here. Okay, so the best thing that I have found is the ice cream tube, a 2-liter ice cream tube that you get at the grocery store, the 2-liter ones. If you have an empty one, keep those, they're great. So what you want to do is get a 2-liter ice cream tube, and you want to fill it with half water, half ice. Half water, half ice. So it's a 50-50 mixture. And what you're going to do to treat, first of all, we're going to talk about treating. So this is a self-care that you can do to treat this whole forearm area, which is going to be affected. So what you're going to do is 3 cold plunges. So you're going to get your bucket. This is an ice cream bucket right now. Almost is there. If I just didn't have that rim, we could almost, and it's not as deep as it needs to be. So we're going to make it like this. So pretend this is it. Okay. So what you're going to do is plunge your arm into the ice cream bucket and it'll probably only go up to here, and that's okay. So you're going to get your arm plunged into the ice cream bucket full of half ice, half water. And what you're going to do is squeeze your fist. So you're squeezing your fist that whole time that it's in the ice cream bucket. So you're in the ice cream bucket here. What else can I use? So I've got stuff just lying around here for demonstration purposes. Love it. Okay, this is better. Okay. So this is your ice cream bucket now. So we're going to plunge our arm in. Probably going to go with that. And you're squeezing the fist, activating the muscles, squeezing, squeezing. You're going to do this, and you're going to notice and whenever I talk about any of this self-care stuff, you always want to go into the body part that we're treating. So mentally go there and feel your fist, feel your forearm, feel it in the water. And what you're going to notice is because you're squeezing your fist, your hand's not going to get that cold. It's going to be kind of surprising, I think. So, so you're squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. You want to do this for a good, minute and a half, 90 seconds. So count to 90. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd really like you to do it for 2 minutes, actually. So 120. But people are impatient, so we'll start with 90 and then we'll work you up to your 2 minutes. So 90 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. And at the 90 seconds, I want you to then release. So you're going to release and you're going to woo, and then you're going to feel that cold, okay? And then you're going to come out. So with 90 seconds, open the hand slowly, and then pull your arm out, and you're just going to rest it. Do not move it, and feel your arm coming back to room temperature. It's going to take time, maybe another 2 minutes. And then you're going to plunge again. Okay, so you're going to do that 3 times. So 90 seconds, then take your hand, slowly open your fist in the water, then slowly take your hand out and let it rest for 2 minutes. And then do it again. So rinse and repeat. 3 times I want you to do that. So what we're doing when we are squeezing the hand as our hand is in the water is we are sending energy to your fist. So you're sending blood, you're pumping, you're asking that fist to activate. You're asking these muscles to activate. So we're sending blood to the area. That's why I wanted you to notice you don't feel it cold, because blood is being sent to that area. Energy is being sent to that area. And at the same time, the cold, mechanically from the external force, the cold is also doing a contraction. It's squeezing, like cold contracts, heat expands, right? So the cold is doing a contraction. So it's gonna force the areas, all the tubules in that area. So your lymphatic system, your veins, your arteries, all the tissues of the muscle, everything is going to be squeezing, contracted. And so that is going to help the inflammation, along with the cold, help the inflammation out, okay? So we're encouraging the inflammation out with the cold, but then with the squeeze of your hand, you're encouraging the heat and the muscle to come in. So what we're doing in that process is creating a flushing. So we're pumping cold out and pumping blood in, pumping cold out, pumping cold out. So what we're doing is getting all of that tense muscle here in the elbow, in the tendon, and then in the muscle as well. We're getting that all to flush out, and we're activating it. So because the reason that we have pain is that there is tight muscle, tense tendon. It's trying to protect the area because you've overused it and haven't taken good care of it. So it's trying to protect the area from you by giving you pain. Stop using me until you take care of me. If you're going to use me, take care of me. Utilize is a better word. If you're going to utilize me, also take care of me. Like our cars, right? Like we use the car, so then we go get an oil change. We pump up, we check the tires, we check our fluids, we check these things, right? Because we take care of the car so that we can drive the car. So take care of the car so you can drive the car. I want you to play golf. So we got to do that after every game, after we've, me as a massage therapist, I have to take care of my body every single night after a shift. I have to give back to my body what it gave to me. It gave me the ability to do what I love. It gave me the ability to help others. It gave me the ability to brush my teeth that day, to put on my clothes, to use my hands, to eat, so give back to it at the end of the day. So give back to this arm at the end of the day. So you're going to do that flush, and that's what's happening. We're working the inflammation out. Inflammation will get stuck in there because the muscle has been tight and protective. So when something is tight, things can't flow through it well, right? We can always use the body as metaphors for our life too. If we're tight body and tense and stressed out, life can't just flow through us. So we're opening up that area. We're encouraging healing in that area. Okay, so there's your self-care, a couple of self-care pieces. And then the third piece I'll talk about, just to keep this video short, and I'll do multiple videos around multiple areas because there's so much to talk about each area. So the other thing that you can do for this is we want to stretch these flexor muscles. So anytime we have contracted a muscle all day or asked it to pump, then we want to do the opposite. So the motion is this. So extension. So my wrist is flexing, my wrist is extending. My wrist is flexing, my wrist is, so in golfing, we're going to be flexing a lot. Or any other thing that makes you do that. Then so we want to stretch. So simple. The elbow wants to be slightly bent, and we can just use our other arm, and we can stretch these muscles. And you really want to pull. So you're using your body as an anchor. And then people are going by. Gordy's saying hi. People are going by, and Gordy's saying hi. So we want to really, really stretch these, pull these fingers down. So we want to go to the end of an area to stretch it out. So the farthest end. So the complication is here. So go to the farthest end that we can stretch and really pull on that. So we're going to hold that. Another way you can do it is using this arm as a stabilizer, and then pushing. I'm pushing my arm. This one's stable, and this one is pushing in. So pushing in, and you can even, like, if you go this way or you go this way, you're going to get slightly different because you're pulling on different parts of your fingers. So you're going to get slightly different stretches. So feel that stretch. You want to feel that stretch on the inner part of the arm. You'll probably feel it at the wrist first, and as you evolve through your stretchings, you're going to feel it at the tightest spot first. Or an external, or the farthest place away from the body first, maybe, and then you're going to feel different areas. So you continue on your stretching until you start to feel. You continue with your stretching until you start to feel the whole area. So trust that it's still stretching. It's just starting here, and then you're going to feel it here, and then you're going to feel it here. So stay with your stretches. So we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. This arm is stable. This arm is stable. This arm is giving a little push. 6, 7, 8, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very important with stretching is that you come out slowly, 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 and let it sit. Now, don't ask your hand to do anything for the next minute or so. Let it just recalibrate and come back to life. Okay, so there is your golfer's elbow. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, because I'm going to give lots of new help. We're going to get into more stretching, more breath work, meditation stuff. I'm going to get into a whole bunch of stuff as I move forward on this chapter of my journey, sharing with the world. So thanks for watching. Yeah, leave me a comment, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And I'll always get back to you, and I always appreciate you watching. I appreciate you participating, and I appreciate you joining me on the journey of inner and outer healing and self-love and self-care. That's it. Thanks for watching. Namaste.